Hello from the kitchen. I want to share how easy it is to get over 120 grams of protein. I think this is going to be a total of like 127 grams from real food, like real food that you get at the grocery store. That's easy and simple. And I'm sharing this not to knock protein powders, but I feel like we've been led to believe that we have to spend a lot of money on things to make sure we're getting enough protein. And we can do this so easily from real food. So let's take a look. Let's start with breakfast. So again, this is just a typical day and just one of many examples that are so simple they don't even need recipes. So we're going to start with this. This is one of my favorite breakfasts. It's so satisfying, so delicious, and don't knock it till you try it. So this is 2 eggs. Eggs are amazing, so nutrient dense, but each egg just has 6 grams of protein. So 2 eggs for breakfast, that's not going to cut it. So this is 2 eggs plus 1 cup of 2% cottage cheese. I personally like the Good Culture brand for flavor, for clean ingredients, and also for great macros. So 2 eggs plus 1 cup of 2% cottage cheese gives us 40 grams of protein. And this is around 300 calories. I just use the lightest spray of avocado oil. Now, I'll usually have my daily raw carrot while I'm cooking breakfast. You know, we do this for balanced hormones, glowing skin, and a snatched jawline. Because another reason that I believe in eating real food is we are designed to chew our food. We have teeth. We're not supposed to be sucking all of our meals down and chewing on that carrot that is working that jawline. Just saying. So again, this is 40 grams of protein. If you don't do cottage cheese for whatever reason, don't do dairy, don't like the lumps, totally cool. Do something like the turkey breakfast sausage with your eggs that you can find in my cookbook. So here's a great breakfast idea. 40 grams of protein, boom, done. Satisfying and delicious. And also if you like make ahead breakfasts, I have lots of like the egg bakes in my cookbooks that blend the eggs and cottage cheese into almost like a quiche type of thing. And then you add different ingredients. And that's also a great way to have a good make ahead breakfast. Okay, and that brings us to lunch. Again, we are talking super simple stuff you can throw together. This is a protein-packed tuna salad with 37 grams of protein. So, you know, I'm always looking, when you are looking to lose weight, as many people are, or maintain, and build muscle, we're looking for foods that are protein dense while being relatively low in calories. And albacore tuna, another fish, is a great example of that. The regular size can of albacore tuna has about 29 grams of protein for only 130 calories. That's amazing. And then I threw in a chopped hard-boiled egg. That's giving us another 6 grams of protein. And I mixed it with some plain 2% Greek yogurt, about 2 tablespoons. So that's giving us 37 grams of protein in this. So satisfying and delicious. Obviously, you can make this ahead. You can throw in whatever you want, chopped celery, all the things. I just kept it super simple. And I had a bag of spinach in the fridge. So just putting it on some pre-washed some pre-washed baby spinach, just to get some greens in. So there's a super simple protein-packed lunch, easy to make ahead for meal prep. You could also do this with canned chicken, canned salmon, whatever you like. And then here comes dinner. We're doing a big old burger, topped with, and I'll say exactly what's in this, like the beef I used and everything, topped with some of my high protein onion dip. That's in my latest cookbook. So simple. It's literally 3 ingredients, but you could make it with 2 if you wanted. And so this big burger has 48 grams of protein. So a lot of people, and then the little bit of dip that I put on top has another 2 grams. So we're talking 50 grams of protein here at dinner. That's not counting any incidental protein in broccoli. I don't count vegetable protein. You know, if you're vegetarian or vegan, I know you don't agree with that. I'm just saying I really just count up my animal protein. Maybe the peanut butter powder or something like that when I use it. But yes, broccoli has some protein in it. I'm not counting that. So I went with a very lean ground beef. This was, I think, the 96%. You don't have to do that. That's just what they had at my local grocery store. And most, packages of ground beef will tell you that a serving is 4 ounces. Okay, that's not a very big burger. We can eat a bigger burger. We're big girls and boys. So we're grown-ups. So I like to make a 6 or an 8-ounce burger. In this case, this is an 8-ounce burger. Now, since these leaner cuts of beef can be a little on the dry side, topping it with this onion dip just makes it really flavorful. I just keep my veggie sides super simple when it's me eating at home. I love to make fun veggie dishes, but I also think broccoli is delicious on its own. Maybe butter, squeeze a lemon, whatever you like. So this is just a super simple day of eating that was real huge you can get at the local grocery store. Now, let's talk for a minute about protein powders. I want you to know I'm not against them. I'm against some of them, the ones that are artificially flavored. I don't think we need our food to taste like birthday cake or glazed donuts or anything like that. That's fake food to me. And I think it's great to have a really high quality protein powder on hand for those days when you do need to boost things a little bit. But my belief is that, again, we're designed to chew our food. We're not suck down shakes and smoothies all day long. I do want to say, in addition to eating like this, which is how I eat every day, it's prioritizing protein and produce. I do add collagen to my coffee in the morning. I didn't count that here. So this is over 125 grams of protein, not counting my collagen. The reason I do supplement with collagen, which is, technically a protein powder, is because it contains amino acids that we are just not typically getting from our regular diet unless you're cooking nose to tail, making your own bone broth, all the things. If so, you go. I'm just being realistic. With my day-to-day life, I'm not doing that. So I add collagen because these specific amino acids are amazing for firmer skin, stronger nails and hair, and a better body. They strengthen our connective tissues, which is giving us better workout recovery, all of the things. I also want to show, just as visuals, some ways to get your produce in and keep things super simple, because we've all been there where we go to the store and load up on all these gorgeous fruits and veggies, and then they sit there and rot because we don't have time to deal with them. So here's what I'm going to share what you're generally going to find on hand at my house on a typical week. A big bag of organic carrots for my daily raw carrot. Just eat this whole raw with the skin on. I know there's some carrot salad trending right now. Just eat your raw carrot. There is a specific fiber found right underneath the skin of carrots that helps to balance hormones in both men and women. It basically binds the excess junk hormones that are circulating in our blood. I had tremendous results with this. There are some YouTube videos and Instagram videos describing this. Made my perimenopause turn things around. Let's just put it that way. So here I am, 58, 5 years post-menopause, still eating my daily raw carrot. Because why wouldn't I? It's cheap and easy, right? Okay, frozen blueberries, specifically from Walmart. You can get a big, it's like a 3-pound bag of frozen blueberries at Walmart for $7. Thank you, more please. They're not organic. I'll come right out and say that. But they're delicious and they're reasonably priced. And let's not throw the baby out with the bathwater. I'm all for, I've never used that expression before. But yes, I buy organic whenever possible. I always look for pastured eggs, grass-fed beef. But sometimes I can't get those things. I buy organic produce as much as possible, especially for those things that I'm eating, like the carrot every day, and it's not. But again, we don't need to make ourselves crazy. So some other things you're going to find, and I usually buy organic here, but in this case, I was at Target and I just grabbed some not organic, some pre-washed baby spinach, because what a great way to. Spinach holds a little longer than some other things. You can scramble this into your eggs, use it as base for salad, do a quick saute to, go alongside your burger, chicken, whatever. And I also, again, from Target, I almost always have some frozen broccoli and or cauliflower rice in my freezer, just because, again, frozen is good if you don't always know. I have some hectic weeks, especially now with Maximum CoverGirl. And it's just nice to know I have this stuff on hand. So that's it in a nutshell. How simple is that? Drop any questions in the comments. And if you are enjoying this YouTube content, and I wasn't creating quite as much of it for the last month. Again, Maximum CoverGirl just came and took over my life in the best possible way. But I'm committing to doing more YouTube content, because it's fun and it gives me a chance to give you some more real life information. So thanks for being here. Have an amazing day. And please subscribe to my YouTube for more ways to love your body and your life, because this is 58. No filters.